welcome back to the channel. It's Tyler Brooks here. Today, we're diving into the top 10 horror movies dropping this month that will leave you shivering and questioning everything. From supernatural thrills to body horror, stick around till the end for a mind-blowing pick you won't want to miss. Before we dive in, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss a countdown. Starting our list at number 10, Wolfman, directed by Lee Hwanel, releasing on January 17, 2025, starring Christopher Abbott, Julia Garner, Matilda Firth, and Sam Yeager. This reimagining of the classic Universal monster tale follows Blake, Christopher Abbott, and his family as they move to a remote farmhouse in Oregon. After a traumatic crash, Blake begins exhibiting strange symptoms, hinting at something monstrous taking over him. As he transforms, his wife Charlotte, Julia Garner, must protect herself and their daughter from the man she once knew. With intense suspense and chilling transformation sequences, Wolfman promises a terrifying experience for fans of both horror and monster movies. Next up, at number 9, we have Presence, directed by TBC, releasing on January 24, 2025, starring Lucy Liu, Chris Sullivan, Kalina Leong, and Eddie Mayday. This supernatural horror film takes a unique twist on the haunted house genre. When Rebecca, Lucy Liu, and her family move into their new home, they quickly realize they aren't alone. But here's the kicker. The story is told entirely from the perspective of the ghost who haunts them. As the ghost spies on their secrets and torments them, the tension builds in an almost voyeuristic fashion. With high praise from its Sundance premiere and a unique format, Presence offers a fresh take on haunted house horrors. Coming in at number 8, we have Companion, directed by Drew Hancock, releasing on January 31, 2025, starring Sophie Thatcher and Jack Quaid. This mysterious thriller follows Iris, Sophie Thatcher, and her friends as they head to a billionaire's lakeside estate for a weekend getaway. But things take a dark turn when they discover that not everything is what it seems. The plot is under wraps, but we can promise you that this film is filled with twists and shocking moments. Thatcher, already known for her Scream Queen roles in Yellow Jackets and The Boogeyman, delivers a gripping performance, and fans of Barbarian will feel right at home. At number 7, we have The Damned, directed by TBC, released on January 3, 2025, starring Odessa Young, Rory McCann, and Siobhan Finneran. Set in the 19th century, The Damned follows Eva, Odessa Young, a widow running a remote fishing outpost in Iceland. When a ship capsizes nearby, Eva and her crew face a moral dilemma: help the survivors or stay safe. As tensions rise, the folklore of the Draugr, a supernatural creature, begins to haunt them, pushing the group toward madness. For fans of Nordic folk horror, this one's a chilling, atmospheric ride with a deadly creature lurking at the heart of it. Number 6 on our list, Getaway, directed by Stefan Hars, releasing on Shudder January 10, 2025, starring Nick Frost, Aisling Bea, Sebastian Croft, and Maisie Ayres. In this horror comedy, a British family embarks on a vacation to a remote Swedish island. However, they're met with hostility from the locals who warn them about the island's haunted past. What they don't know is that they've stumbled right into the territory of a deranged serial killer. Written by Nick Frost of Shaun of the Dead fame, Getaway blends dark humor with gruesome horror, making it the perfect pick for horror comedy lovers. At number 5, we have The Front Room.
No regrets. No, I will.
Directed by TBC, releasing on Max January 10, 2025, starring Brandy Norwood, Andrew Burnap, and Catherine Hunter. This psychological thriller follows a couple, Belinda, Brandy Norwood, and Norman, Andrew Burnap, as they prepare for their first child. When Norman's estranged mother, Catherine Hunter, arrives and proposes a deal that could solve their financial troubles, things take a dark turn. What starts as a promise for a better future quickly turns into a living nightmare. If you love high-anxiety thrillers like Mother, The Front Room will definitely get under your skin. Coming in at number 4, Red Rooms, directed by TBC, releasing on Shudder January 14, 2025, starring Maxwell McCabe-Locos, Juliette Gariepy, and Laurie Babin. This French-Canadian crime thriller follows the trial of Ludovic Chevalier, a man accused of murdering 3 teenage girls and selling the footage online. Kellyanne Juliette Gariepy becomes deeply invested in the case, and when she meets Clementine Laurie Babin, they form an unexpected bond over the trial's sensationalism. But Kellyanne's hidden motivations soon come to light as the case takes an even darker turn. If you're a fan of chilling crime thrillers with a psychological edge, Red Rooms is a must-watch. Number 3 on our list is the psychological horror classic Hereditary, directed by Ari Aster, available on Max January 15th. If you haven't seen this one yet, now's the time. This haunting tale follows the Graham family as they deal with the aftermath of their estranged mother's death. As Annie, Toni Collette, delves into family secrets and spiritual connections, things spiral into horrifying and supernatural chaos. This A24 film is renowned for its disturbing imagery and deep exploration of trauma. With powerful performances and a truly unsettling atmosphere, Hereditary remains a modern horror masterpiece. Coming in at number 2, Grafted, directed by TBC, releasing on Shudder and AMC Plus January 24, 2025. This body horror film revolves around Wei Jess-hong, a socially awkward student who's developed a groundbreaking skin grafting technique. Obsessed with altering her appearance, she experiments on herself, creating a completely new persona. But the transformation comes with terrifying consequences. For fans of disturbing body horror like The Substance, Grafted promises a wild, unsettling ride. And finally, at number 1, Screamboat, directed by Stephen Lamort, releasing January 24, 2025, starring David Howard Thornton. This horror comedy slasher takes the beloved Steamboat Willie character and transforms him into a nightmarish killer on a ferry ride in New York City. The passengers and crew must survive this bloody, twisted version of the classic cartoon character. With Art the Clown himself, David Howard Thornton, taking on the role of this deranged character, Screamboat delivers a unique and gory twist on an iconic figure. And that's our top 10 horror picks for January 2025. Which film are you most excited about? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the bell so you can stay up to date with all the latest horror movie news. Until next time, stay spooky.